and welcome back to my channel. So I asked you guys over on Instagram to ask me any fitness questions you were a little bit unsure of or just wanted my opinion on, and you guys came through with some really good questions. So I wanted to sit down and just talk about food, weight loss, my fitness journey, how to start your own fitness journey, and how to deal with cravings, because there's some really good questions today. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are and do like it, please give it a big thumbs up for me, and if you are new here, hit that subscribe and let's get started with today's video. Okay, so the first question we have from Shannon is how to start a fitness journey and quit cravings. I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to cravings, for me it was food cravings, was identifying why I had these cravings. And once I kind of knew why I was having these cravings, maybe it was like an emotional thing or just to make me feel a little bit better about something that was going on in my life. Once I identified that, I was able to then take the steps to make those cravings go away. So if you have an emotional craving, if something is an emotional trigger to you, which is making you want food, figuring out a way to remove that emotional trigger would be the first thing. And then if it was just general food cravings, like craving chocolate and craving sweets, what I would say is have things in your diet in moderation. Like I still have chocolate all the time, and to kind of curb any kind of like desserts and things like that, I always say protein shakes are really great. Like at the end of the day, if you want something, you should be able to have it, but it's about knowing when and knowing how much to have. So I always say if your body is craving something, it's trying to tell you something, and the worst thing you can do is keep on pushing that craving away, because eventually you're just going to break. So I say allow it in moderation, and obviously don't have loads of dessert every day and you should be okay. And then the second part of that question is how to start a health and fitness journey. I think again it's identifying why you want to start your health and fitness journey, like what's your motivation, because if you have a motivation you have a goal. And the thing for me that worked the best was like having an end goal. So I knew I wanted to get fit, I wanted to join the gym, and I wanted to get strong. So I knew if I did those things every day I would eventually get there. So yeah, think of the goal. It could be to run a half marathon, it could be just to start cycling more, and use that as constant motivation every time you find yourself getting a little bit demotivated. How to lose fat and how to get shredded. Easy, just eat in a calorie deficit, move more, and you will lose fat. It is really that simple. I explain this all in my healthy living guide. Basically, you just have to create a successful calorie deficit that's sustainable. You will slowly but surely lose fat. Stay consistent, guys, because if you go like 2 or 3 weeks and you're like, I'm not seeing any progress, like those people that you see who are super shredded have been shredding for like 15, 16, 20 plus weeks. So definitely give yourself a good time frame. So if you've got a holiday in like 4 months, use that as motivation. Don't try and like do a drastic weight loss in 2 weeks, because it's not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work, and even if you do drop a few pounds, they're gonna come straight back. So what I would say is give yourself plenty of time, create a safe calorie deficit, move more, feel good, and enjoy the diet that you're on. So if you enjoy the food you're eating, you'll continue eating them, and then you'll stick to your diet and you won't fall off the bandwagon. Okay, next question from Run, Lift, Grow. Working out with a larger chest, best bras, things to avoid, and how it affects training. So I had a breast augmentation. It's on my channel if you're interested. And I had to go from working out with no boobs to working out with boobs. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue, but guys, it kind of is. Things didn't feel comfortable, and especially if you don't have the right bra, like I was asked, it can make working out unenjoyable, and you shouldn't even be thinking about things when you're training. Your whole focus should just be on your session. So I would say invest in some good bras. I really like the Lululemon Energy bra. It really works for me, and I get it quite tight. It's a little bit higher on the front, so that's a really good go-to for me when I'm doing HIIT training. Also, I have the shock absorbers, and I do have some Nike ones I got. When I ran my half marathon, I wore a seamless tight bra similar to the one I'm wearing now, and then I wore a shock absorber on top of it just to pad them down. Lululemon does have loads of bras that are actually made for the bigger bust. Personally, I just find that going tighter on a seamless bra works for me, but definitely check out Lululemon, Sweaty Betty, shock absorber. They're the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But if you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. Help each other out. What bras do you love for the bigger bust? Awesome. So Karen asked, best tips for cutting. Okay, so I explained this in my guide that I have. I have a healthy eating guide, and in the guide I do a step-by-step on how to work out your macros for a cut so that you will, number one, see results, and two, that it's sustainable and healthy. And that is my biggest tip for cutting, is making sure you don't just whack off like 600 to 1,000 calories and think you're going to see results, because your body isn't going to love that, and if your body isn't enjoying the process, it's going to fight back at you. So I would say make small changes. So it might go from doing no cardio to doing maybe 3 little cardio sessions a week, maybe implementing some HIIT training, even little things like going on a walk instead of getting the bus. All those things add up, and then I would say use the formula that I've kind of explained in the guide to create a successful deficit, because if you use that formula and then do the little things every single day, you will have an amazing weight loss journey, or you'll definitely be able to just tone up the way you want to, which is why you obviously cut. I love when people reply to things and they're just like, just wanted to say hi. I'm like, hey guys. Okay, Lottie Hazelwood said, macro update and update on the off season. PS your everyday goals. Oh my god, I'm a hot mess express, but thank you. Macro update, my macros are currently at about 1,700 calories a day. I did a full day of eating like my last video, and my calories were about 1,500 there. The thing is, guys, with my full days of eating, like, I'm constantly changing things up, and that just happened to be what I ate on that day. But my plan at the moment is 1,700 calories, so much carbs, loving life. I'm hitting about 200 grams of carbs and the rest in protein and fats. Enjoying it. It's an experience, because like obviously when you're on bikini prep, like your calories are much lower. So 1,700 to 1,900 is still quite a lot for my frame. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the bulk life, I suppose. It's nice to get compliments saying, oh, you look stronger, you look healthier. It's nice to like feel stronger. Like I'm looking at my shoulders, I'm like, oh yeah, oh, look at that shoulder, you know? That's the fun side of bulking. So if you are trying to like actively gain weight or put on size, like use that as like motivation, and like be proud of yourself versus looking at old photos when you were maybe leaner, because that's just gonna make you a little bit demotivated if I'm being honest with you. Like sometimes I look at photos and when I'm super lean and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I was so lean, like I don't look like that now. And then I kind of check in with myself and I'm like, yeah, but you're not trying to look like that now. So yeah, I would just keep that as a goal when you're bulking, that your goal is to build and not to look lean. That's definitely helped me a lot. Yes, Yashmir, oh my god, I'm so bad with names, guys. Yas Himershi. I'm really sorry, I said how to go about a deload. So I always feel like you can schedule your deload, so you can be like, every 6 weeks of weight training progressively and trying to up my weights, I'm gonna relax a little bit. Or you can do what I do, which is listen to my body and kind of take note of how my body is responding to things. So I did a little bit of a mini cut just to tighten things up. My body just kind of fought back a little bit. I was doing more HIIT, I was eating less food, and my weight didn't change. So what I did was took 2 weeks deloading from the gym, and I came back, my weight dropped, I felt stronger, I'm hitting PBs all around. So I listened to my body. So if your body is kind of fighting back, you're not recovering from your sessions, I would say take a deload week. And what you can do is either take the week off, or what I did, instead of training 6 days a week, I trained 3 to 4 days. And instead of trying to like lift really heavy weights, I did more of like a pumpy session, just light weights, got the body moving, felt good. I find that exercise helps my digestion anyway. So just went to the gym, still did about 45 minutes in there. So that when I left, I didn't feel sore. I just felt like I'd moved a little bit. So yeah, listen to your body and don't be afraid to take time off, because I've come back stronger. So take it from me, it works. Miss Burpee 89 said, how to get over a plateau and 5 fat loss tips that you've learned through your journey. Guys, we're smashing it with these fat loss tips today. So how to get over a plateau, take a deload. This wasn't planned. These are the questions, and they're just, I love this because it means that you guys are wondering the same things as each other, and I hope this video is able to help you. So if it is, do give it a thumbs up and let me know. But yes, how to get over a plateau, take a little bit of a deload, do something else, mix up your training. What I would say is change up your training. So if you've been doing cardio on a treadmill, maybe jump on a cross trainer, do something different, switch from list to HIIT. Maybe just change things up that way, or get a new workout program. So you might have been on the same workout program for a little bit of a while, so it might be time to change things up. Get re-excited, re-motivated, because I love when I have a new workout plan. It just makes me really excited to go to the gym and just like smash all the new exercises. So I would say maybe change things up, either cardio wise or fitness wise, figuring out why you kind of hit a plateau, like why you're feeling a little bit demotivated. Like, is it something about your workouts that you're not enjoying? Because once you figure out what you're not loving, then you can move forward and make the changes. And if it's just that your body is just not responding, I definitely say take a little bit of a break and then restart again with something new. And then 5 fat loss tips that I've learned through my journey. Okay. Consistency is key. Consistency. The more consistent you are with your workouts, with your diet, the more results you're gonna see. Make sure you enjoy what you are eating. If you are not enjoying the foods you are eating, you're not gonna stick to your diet, which means you're not gonna lose fat in the long run. I fill my diets with foods I love, like chocolate and sweet potato and coffee and all that good stuff, chicken. And so yeah, fill your diet with foods that you love, or work with a coach that's willing to work with you in your diets and your preferences, because if you're slapped on a meal plan that's just basic and not enjoyable, you're definitely not gonna stick to it. Fat loss tip number 3, remember why you started. It sounds silly and a little bit cheesy, but I love a cheesy quote, me. But remember why you started. It's the number one thing that when times get tough, you're not seeing results, your goal seems so far away, remembering why you started, remembering what the goal is, and remember where you were before. It's just like the number one thing that's going to keep you motivated, because motivation comes and goes, but it's having that goal there in the forefront of your mind that will keep on pushing you, and just kind of taking a step and realizing how far you've actually come, and kind of acknowledge that and be proud of yourself for that. Like, you've decided to change your life, and that is amazing, and that in itself is huge. So yeah, that would be my 3rd tip. Trust the process. I know it seems like when you're, like I said, the first couple of weeks into a fat loss phase, that things are really slow. Just trust yourself, and what I like to say is tick the boxes every day. Food ticked, training ticked. Like, when you tick those boxes, there's no room for error, you know what I mean? Like, you've got the job done, and you can go to bed at night knowing you've done everything you can, and then slowly but surely all the results will add up, and then you'll look back and like, you won't even believe how far you've come, both physically and mentally. And so yeah, I would just say tick the boxes every single day. I know it's silly, but like, low calorie sauces are amazing when you're in a fat loss phase, because it means your food can still be super nice, which means you're still gonna eat it and still gonna enjoy it, and you're not gonna get bored because you can change up all the sauces. I love mustard and reduced sugar ketchup, things like that. You can make your own sauces, so make your own pesto and leave out like the high fat oils and cheeses. Use seasonings. Seasonings are the best, and I see people online and they're eating like a plain bit of chicken, and I'm like, where's your paprika, people? So yeah, use seasonings, sauces, really great hack for fat loss tips. And yeah, I really love sauce. If you guys watch my full days of eatings, you know how much I love sauce. Tip that I can give you is, don't think you need to go crazy and do hours of cardio, because you do not. I promise you, I have so many online clients, they just do 2 or 3 HIIT sessions a week, or maybe a little bit of less, and they're seeing results and making changes because they're consistent and they're passionate and excited about the journey. So don't just think, okay, I need to lose fat, I need to do 6 cardio sessions a week, because you're gonna stunt your progress. Start small and then slowly build up. So start with 2 cardio sessions, or start with, like I said, going on 2 walks of the week, and just little things like that. I think people think they need to do the most to get the most, and it's not true. I like the saying, train smarter, not harder. And that applies to everything in life. Just be smarter and don't go too hard, because you'll just burn out. And then if you burn out and you get tired too quickly and you're just not enjoying things, you're never gonna continue doing it. Hope they're good. A good lower back workout, and someone else said a leg workout. So I've been posting workouts over on my Instagram. I hope you guys have been enjoying them, and then obviously I try and include them in like my more vlog videos, which are my full day of eating. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and do more workout videos, just because I work out like 5 to 6 days a week, and so it's really fun to be able to share those with you as well. Finally, Carolina has asked an updated fitness journey with tips and advice on how you wish you did things differently. Okay, this is a really nice one to end on. So, an update, I am currently in bulking for a booty mode. I'm 6 months post-show, guys, and I've gained like 10 pounds, and I'm okay with that. It's 10 pounds. I've gained like 10 kilos and I'm okay with that. I'm feeling so much stronger physically, mentally. I just love where I'm at in my life. Of course, there are days where I feel a little bit uncomfortable just because I don't look the same and I'm like, but then I remind myself like this is just like a phase, and I look at all the positives, like how much stronger and stuff I am and how much energy I have. And yeah, I'm really enjoying my training. Like I said, I go into every session trying to up the weight than what I did on the previous session. I'm training legs 3 times a week and then back once, and then I do like an army shoulder workout twice, so 6 days a week of training. And the reason I'm able to train 6 days a week is because I'm recovering really well at the moment, because my food is really high, and also I'm getting like regular osteo and massages, which means my body is like fit and able. If I wasn't recovering from my sessions and I was going into my next leg session and not being able to hit the same numbers or more, I'd probably regress it to 4 or 5 days a week, but I'm good with 6 right now. My plans for competing and things like that, I'm not gonna step on stage until I'm truly happy in how I look. And I know that's like a little bit vain, but it's not that I'm not unhappy now, but I'm thinking like for the stage, you know, like I'm happy with how I look as like an everyday person, but for from an athlete's perspective, I'm not stepping on stage until like I know I'm just gonna win, no doubt. And that's just because I've got a winner's mindset, and that's okay. And if you've got a winner's mindset, like you'll understand me on this one. Like I don't want to step on stage until I'm the best, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, enjoying the journey and sharing it with you guys. Hopefully you'll stick around and watch my little bulking for a beauty. And yeah, that's just like my competing. I'm like good where I'm at now. Of course I miss competing, I miss prep, I miss sharing that with you, but I also love just where I'm at, and I think that's a good thing. And advice of things I wish I did differently. I wish I started training younger. If you are young, like get active, get fit, get moving. Like it's just the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I wish I started that younger. Of course it's a regret, but you know, everyone has a journey, and even if you're older, like it's never too late to start. Like some of the most amazing athletes I know are moms or older, and so yeah, I would just say start. Just start your fitness journey. If you haven't, start. And if you're like questioning if it's too late, if you're gonna be able to do it, like just do it, and I promise you it'll be the best thing. It was the best thing you've ever done for yourself, because it's something you're doing for you and for no one else. And that's why I love the gym so much, because it's like I'm doing that for me. Like no one else is reaping the rewards of me thrusting my ass off. It's just me, and I freaking love that you can do that for yourself. So do that. I'm gonna end this video on a high, because honestly I've had just the best chat with you, and I just wanted to sit down and like chat with you guys and just share my advice and share my passion of like fitness and working out and living your best life, you know what I mean? So I wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed this Q&A. If you have a question, like a fitness related one, and I have not answered it, do leave a comment and just let me know, and I definitely will do more Q&As in the future. Or if you have any video suggestions that you would like me to cover in terms of like weight loss, fitness, any macros even, I just love educating and helping people with that, which is why I do online coaching. It's just, it makes me so happy to help people on their own journey. So if you are confused or have any questions, always ask. I'm always here for you guys, because I love you so much. So I hope you love this video too, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys. For that, oh, the siren is back.